All right, as you guys might be aware, we like to support indie comics here, and this is a new one called Crusader from Mad Cave Comics. Now, I just saw this on the stands, and I saw Crusader on the cover, and it was titled Crusader, and that's why I bought it. Don't know who these guys are, don't know them from anybody else, and so that's kind of cool. And it's an interesting sort of deal that's going on here. Now, they do talk about like this like frog characters, and I remember seeing this on Kickstarter recently. I don't know if it's on Kickstarter right now, or if it's something that is just done. But I do remember seeing their little frog book there too. So frog books and Crusader books, a good start. So it starts out with In the Crusades, and it's clearly indie art. It's got that like kind of gritty indie style, which is cool. It's not my favorite sort of style. It's got a pretty nice Crusades background here and everything. And there's a few pages of this knight just slaughtering his way through the streets here, which is a lot of fun. And he ends up like finding this like this coven or whatever of people doing witchcraft and starting something, and he freaks out and of course kills them, as a Crusader does. Yeah, Deus Vult. So I found this pretty funny because he's in the middle of the spell, and it does end up transporting him into a fantasy world, which is pretty funny because I did actually come out with a book called Deus Vult 2 years ago myself, which is all about a Crusader who then gets transported into a fantasy world. So very similar, but very different at the same time. They spent a lot of time on the Crusades at the beginning. I kind of glossed over that, and then there's a lot of him falling into the fantasy world with like all these like goblins that are going after him. And so I think it's a completely different concept here. And so they start this here, and there's this like wizardy necromancer person who like knows he's fallen into the world, who's going to chase after him at the end of it. And he's on his merry way, and we're going to find out what happens next in the next issue. So cool stuff. The art style is either going to be cool with you or it's not. It's not pretty to look at. It's very gritty and dark in a kind of bizarro kind of way, I would say. And it is a stylistic sort of thing that like you either like that or you don't. Like I said, I prefer like a much more straightforward art style myself, but this works out pretty well, and it does a great job on the panel layouts for the storytelling on that level too. Cover looks great too. So storyline's a lot of fun. It's pretty quick to read, and I enjoyed it. 8 out of 10 for me. And thanks guys for making a Crusader book. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.